Hi, I'm Suzy,
And I'm Shay.
and we're back to say hello and to give you a little tip on what we're looking forward to in the new year.
Yes, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New
2020. Yay. So New Year's come around and people get resolutions, and one of them is exercise, right? Don't people always talk about exercise
Always.
in the new
Exercise
year?
is
It
always.
seems like it's always at
It's
the
a
forefront.
big year for Pelotons.
There you go. Yeah,
All
it
sorts
is.
of
Yes.
gear, workout
Yes.
gear,
Yes. Yes.
and people make serious commitments that start serious at this time of the year and then just kind of
Where are you
fizzle.
at in your? Yes, it's true. I've done that so many times. Where are you at in your fitness journey, like right now in your life? What do you do?
Oh, I'm just a walker.
Yeah.
I just walk all the time, and I found that that's the easiest to do, and you can do it anywhere.
Yeah.
You don't need equipment, although I do have a lot of equipment now.
At the
I
house.
have my walking equipment.
Oh, walking equipment.
I
Okay.
have my hats.
Yeah. Yes.
I have my bright clothing because I don't want to get hit
Oh,
by a
that's
car.
Smart. Yeah.
I have really good shoes. I have
Important.
the little fanny pack that you have that I bought. I copied you. And I keep my phone and my earbud case in there.
Mm-hmm.
And money if I might need to stop.
Yeah.
So I love my walking, and it takes you so many places. And while I'm doing that, I'm listening to books.
Yeah.
And I used to be a reader, reading all the time, just all the time. But now I've become a listener because I can do other things
Oh, yeah.
while I'm listening to these wonderful books.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
So you're able
So-
to kind of sit back and. I really like that. It's more of a passive activity then, instead of like you actually being active in it. You can sit back, listen, because listening is a skill. So
Yes,
you do that, and you're able to be out and see things too.
And I see so much. I can, no matter where I am, if I'm in the city, there's a lot to see. If I'm in the country, if I'm home, if I'm somebody else's house, you can always do it.
Yeah. And in this small town, you see people you know, so you're getting that contact with people, you're getting out socializing.
Well,
maybe fortunately or unfortunately, depending on the level of the walk you're trying to do.
you visit with people as you're walking along. You meet people. You meet new people. I had a wonderful experience in the desert. I was hiking down in a river bottom, and it's an area that I hike in a lot, but not in the summer because there are rattlesnakes over there.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a good time of the year.
Yeah.
And so I was following the horses' tracks and going because I knew the horses were kept near where I was going. And then pretty soon I realized that the horses had gone a different way, and I was not close at all. and I got up to the levee, and I had to do a lot of climbing.
Oh,
there were big rocks, lots of rocks.
God.
So I managed to put my water bottle up there on the top and managed to clamber up. But when I got up to the top, I met a man who was standing there, and he said hello, and I said hello, and we started to visit, and we hit it off, and pretty soon his wife came up, and we hit it off.
That's so nice.
And it was the nicest conversation. She has a clothing store, and I love clothing stores. She has a big truck, just like my big truck.
Yeah. That wouldn't happen if you're in a gym, I don't think.
No.
Maybe it does.
And so we ended up exchanging. They're from the Midwest, and they were out here visiting, and I told where we lived, and they knew of our town.
Oh my gosh.
So by the end of the visit, we had exchanged numbers.
That's crazy.
They
That's
said
so
they
cool.
may come up and visit.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Where can you do that?
That's tremendous.
How nice is
That's
that?
really nice. That's really nice. Oh my goodness.
It was serendipity.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's special. That's
But
really cool.
I do maybe 4 or 5 miles. I try to do that every day, but sometimes,
great.
Sometimes it's only 2 miles.
Hey man,
Today it was only 2. Unfortunately, I stopped to visit with a friend and didn't have much energy when I got
Day's
through.
not over yet. You can still get more time in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you're athletic enthusiast.
Well, at times, I have been, when I was around 30, I was super into exercising. I was getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, going to 5:45 spin classes. I was a member of the local gym. I would swim. I would do weights. I was just into it. It was just a part of my life. It was a habit. And I also took a course and I became a Pilates instructor, which I love. I still love Pilates. I don't do Pilates currently, sadly. That's something I'd like to change. But so I have been that super athletic person. I've done that. I played tennis in high school. Loved tennis. Played competitively for a few years. Really love to be active, and I've also been a super slug in life too. So just not done much at all. I'm currently coming out of a sluggy period of my life, and so I'm trying not to push myself because it doesn't have to be all or nothing. It doesn't have to be black or white. So for me, I'm trying to honor that, and so what I've been doing is taking walks with my dogs. I have 2 little sweetheart dogs, and so they love getting outside, and I love to get outside. It's really important for me to get out in nature and just enjoy this beautiful valley that we live in, and a lot of people would love to live where we live. We're very blessed. And so getting out and just enjoying the nature and enjoying my dogs is wonderful. And then I have been taking some yoga classes just online at home. And I take some Kundalini yoga here in town, which has been wonderful. So I just, I'm easing into it slowly. I'm not really even sure where it's going to go. Like I said, I'd love to do Pilates again at some point. Financially, I can't really afford it right now. But I hope to get there again someday because I just love Pilates. The mental part of it takes over and it makes my brain stop thinking about my checklist of to-dos today because I have to really focus on each muscle at a time. And I love that. I love when my little brain, my little hamster wheel up there can slow down for a second. Can shut up.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's where I'm at with exercise right now. Yeah, yoga and walking is really good. Those are my things.
That's good. And there are so many different kinds of things you can do that don't cost anything.
That's it. And online yoga, walking.
If the weather is bad, of course the weather's not terrible here.
No.
But I walk in the rain. I have a couple of really good waterproof jackets, and I don't care if my feet get squishy with water and the big puddles at the corners of the street, and I don't mind that at all because I have a hood. I can wear my earbuds. I can still listen to books, and the water's not going to hurt anything.
It's just a part of life, right? It's just another experience, another somatic experience. So you get to feel the water and get out there. It's pretty cool.
There's a Bowflex out there that probably is going to be given away.
Gotcha. I know about gadgets. I've had treadmills and things.
No, we have a treadmill. And that treadmill has been used.
That's good.
We like that.
Yeah.
But
ours became a clothes hanger.
Yeah, it's pretty good for that. But the Bowflex, all these things, and you have to wrap them up when you get through, and then take them down and hook everything up. It's too much.
It's a lot. I also have some of those stretchy bands. Those ones.
Those too. Those are good too, and they're good for your legs too.
So great. So many things you can do with those.
So we're not stressing about exercising.
Mm-mm.
We're not I didn't get my time. I didn't get to do this today.
No, I'm not.
No, we're doing it pretty easily. And when I worked, it was hard when I was working. But after I retired, it was a lot easier because I would be up at 4 a.m. and at work at 7, and I'd be at work till 4:35.
Yeah.
And sometimes at night. And so I didn't have any energy left for walking. I could have walked in the morning, but that was kind of my alone time to get caught up with your thoughts.
It's a big mental shift too for me. It has been, in the past, my motivation has been to, have a flat stomach or to have a great butt or to have nice legs. And, I just kind of, it's not that I don't care, but I'm really more focused on my health now. I just want to feel good. I want my body to work well. I want my back to feel good. I want, and I want to have a good mood. So that's where I'm at in my fitness journey.
We have a massage place in town with some Chinese massage artists, and they're very reasonable. And my husband and I go once every 2 weeks.
Oh, that's great.
Because it just, everything that might have hurt is fixed.
They incorporate a little acupuncture, I believe, too, right? Do they do that?
Reflexology.
Oh, reflexology,
Yeah.
sorry. Mm-hmm.
Reflexology.
Wonderful.
And we come home relaxed, sleep really well.
So nice.
So we don't indulge in a lot of expensive things. That's an indulgence, but it's not. It's reasonable.
Yeah, it's body maintenance.
I see it as health.
Mm-hmm. It's a body maintenance. I believe that. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, so we're going to continue on our exercise journey, and we'll tell you about it as we go along. So I have one item.
Okay.
I just have one item that I brought that may summer come to the winter, and these are the glasses that I bought.
I love them. Oh my God, I love them. They're so cute.
And so they fit perfect. They're really good, and they're a lot of fun. And
you always have the best glasses, but those ones are exceptional.
Actually, I have another one, the same glasses with a different color.
Those are so cool.
Anyway, I got an email from the company saying that they were half price.
Oh, well, come on.
About a month ago. Could I turn that down?
That's like the worst hook for you, huh?
So what do you have to show or tell?
Well, I do not have a show, but I do have a tell.
Okay.
I wanted to share with our audience that tomorrow I turn one. I turned one in the program of Alcoholics Anonymous. I am really excited about it, and I'm really proud. And I felt like it was a good time in our program to share that with you. I'm just overjoyed. A year ago today, I was not in a good spot in my life. I had turned to alcohol to help me deal with feelings that I didn't know how to deal with. And so I chose to numb them. And, life throws us hard things in our way, and I'm no exception. And when things were coming at me, I didn't know how to deal with them properly, so I just chose to numb them. I didn't really know any better. I didn't know a better way. And when I needed help, I knew, because I had heard of them, that that's where I needed to turn to. And so I did, and I got the help that I needed. And I just wanted to share that because I'm feeling really kind of emotional that it's coming on a year now that I've been sober, and I'm really happy. And I don't know if there's anybody out there who's struggling with any sort of addiction like that. And I just want to let you know that if you are, there is hope, because I just really felt very hopeless a year ago. And there is hope and there is help. And if anybody ever wants to reach out to me and ask me how I did it, I would love to talk with anybody or send you ways to get help wherever you are at. So
that's very exciting.
Yeah.
And I've been to those events at the Alcoholics at the AA clubhouse here, and I've been to the when people are getting their cake and getting another year sober, and it's really wonderful.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy going to those meetings because I see everybody there is there for a good reason.
Mm-hmm. People just trying to get better.
It's a lot better than
people
just
trying to be better people.
The people you see there are working on themselves.
Yeah.
It's not like the people you see at the movies or the people you see at the football game. The people that are there are making a difference in their own lives.
It's a beautiful program.
So, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
This is a big celebration.
I wanted to just say that because I wanted to extend hope to anybody out there who might be struggling. So there is hope, and you can get better. If I did it, anybody can do it. So thank you for listening to us.
Thank you. Okay. And be sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye.